There's a minimum wage, and then there's the bare minimum you need to survive. And in Colorado, it is not at all uncommon for people to work 2, sometimes 3 jobs just to pay the bills.
So tonight, Denver 7's Russell Haythorne is going 360, showing us what a living wage would really look like and the cost that comes with it.
That might be good because it'll raise the canopy just a little bit more.
It may not be the easiest line of work, but at Native Earth Landscaping, as service level jobs go, this one pays the rent.
The 2 guys out there that are working right now are each paid $24 an hour.
At the moment, Colorado's minimum wage is $11.10 an hour. Lawmakers set that wage for the entire state, but new legislation being introduced this year would give local cities and counties the control to set their own minimum wage, however they see fit for their communities.
It's important because there's no one that knows their community better than local government.
Tonight, we're digging in on the living wage gap with multiple perspectives, starting with those low-wage workers.
Everything is high, house rent and food and other expenses.
Muhammad Ali works at DIA. He provides wheelchair assistance to travelers and gets paid $11.10 an hour.
Then this money not enough.
He pays $2,200 a month to rent this home in Green Valley Ranch for his family.
Before I work 2 jobs. Then when I 2 jobs, then I am very tired. Then I maybe 20 pounds less.
Shoheb Babu says he had to leave his traditional job making minimum wage and started driving for Uber, Amazon, and Domino's just to get by.
Yeah, you can say better. You can make $15 or might be sometimes $17, $18.
He says he's watched as several friends and coworkers have left the state because of the affordability crisis.
Lots of people there keep on moving different state because it's so much expenses. Even they are grow up here, but they have to leave because the house rent and everything is getting so much expenses.
But many small business owners say there must be a sensible balance because it's a complicated equation.
Frankly, that cost is passed on to the consumer, whether it's in a restaurant or a small retail shop.
Rob Horn owns Dog Savvy Boutique in Larimer Square.
I absolutely think people should get paid appropriately for their time, but as a small business owner, you need to take into consideration the cost of doing business, and hours on the clock are something that add up.
Still makes sense to top that big guy off a little bit.
On the other side, at Native Earth Landscaping, owner Sarah Marcolisi argues $11.10 an hour doesn't cut it for anyone.
Especially if they can't live where they work, they have to spend so much more in gas. It's ridiculous.
She's a member of Good Business Colorado, a group that supports the local wage option.
It levels the playing field.
She points to places like San Francisco and Seattle, where small businesses not only didn't collapse, they thrived by paying workers more.
And you give them things like sick days, you give them things like a 401k plan. They tend to be very loyal.
For restaurants, the problem isn't just wages. Stoney's Bar and Grill owner Stoney Joseph says in Colorado, no matter how much you pay, you still lose good help to the marijuana industry.
We have about 65 employees, which is a lot just for one restaurant. You kind of have to create a culture and a good vibe.
Here in Adams County, to be able to afford a 1-bedroom apartment, it takes $19 an hour.
A big gap that workers hope the state can prune back.
It was all good.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.